Guys, welcome back to the PinchE channel. I'm your host, the PinchE, and today we're going to be talking about the True Digivice. Let's get to it. Alright guys, and welcome back to another video. Today we're going to be talking about the True Digivice. Well, greatest, most awesome Digivice. I think it looks really nice too on top of it. There are other things that look kind of like the True Digivice. It has the same type of idea, which is the OT Digivice, and that's the pay side. But you also have a free-to-play side, which is awesome. One of those things that you're gonna need. This kind of works like equipment, so you can upgrade it to 200% to get more stats, and it can give you a maximum of 10% in Digimon attributes, and you can get like 15% in Digimon elements. It's just really nice to have. Let's talk about how you're going to get it. So now, first things first, linking to one of the first videos that I talked about is like how long it's going to take you to do this. This is going to take you a while. Okay, like it's going to happen, guys. I'm so sorry to tell you, but at least it's free and it does help your Digimon a lot. So it's definitely something that you want to be able to get. While you're going through the storyline, you're going to get the Digivice of beginning level 0. Please do not throw it away. Seriously, do not throw it away, because there's only one in the game. You cannot get it again. So make sure you save it. Now, once you have it, you know, this is probably gonna take you months. Don't think about it too much, but let's talk about the grind. You are going to need, to get to level 1, 149 Essence of Evolution. You're gonna need 8 Fragments of Evolution. And then for level 2, you need all these numbers, and level Digivice of Adventure level 0, you need all of these guys, and then level 1 you need all of that, and then for level 2 you need all of that, and then eventually finally you get to the True Digivice. So now, what are these items and where can I get them? So let's go through it real quick. Okay, there are 2 places, well, not places, there's 2 things that you're gonna have to do. You're gonna have to hit dungeons, and you're gonna have to hit the normal raids in normal maps. Okay, so as you can see right here, you have the Valley of Light, Shibuya, Minato City, you have Odaiba, Big Sight, and then you have the 4 dungeons that you're going to need to do. And so back to my video of what I do on a daily basis, that is why you save the tickets, because you're going to need it for the True Digivice. Okay, so the Fragment of Evolution, you can get it in Valley of Light by defeating Aquilomon and Mammothmon. We will see that later in the video. Piece of Evolution, you can get it from Raremon or Phantomon. The Digicore from Myotismon, you can get it from Myotismon. Digital Energy from Groundramon. The Bionic Energy from Okuwamon. The Infected Virus from either Dark Tyrannomon or the other Myotismon, which I'll show. School Meramon, Myotismon, Venom Myotismon. Those guys are dungeons that are so hard. They're so hard that even Digimon Masters Game King has to make their HP go 50% every once in a while as an event, just so that people can go and actually do it, because the drop rates are terrible. You will clear this 10-20 times and maybe get one of them, and as you guys already saw, and actually I'm pretty sure they give you the total right here. For example, for School Meramon, you need 18 of them. So if you're getting 1 out of 10 boxes, or like 15-20 boxes, it is going to take you like 200 runs just to get enough School Meramon Digicore to be able to use it to upgrade your Digivice. So it takes a long time. Now, there is a little bit of weirdness going on here with the Digimon Wiki, because they're accounting for 15 fragments that you need and 15 pieces of evolution that you need if you decide to create 5 of the absolute essence of evolution. So as you can see over here, in order to make 1 of the absolute essence of evolution, you need 3 fragments and 3 pieces of evolution. So you can either do the normal raid, which we'll talk about next, and farm an extra 15 of these guys, or you can just go straight to the Mega Seadramon raid and just do that instead and just get 5 drops and you're done. So it's up to you whether you want to farm 23 and 26 and then not get 5 of these, or if you want to do just 8 and 11 and then do 5 of these, right? But long story short, you're gonna need, this is a total things that you need. So you're going to need to do the raids quite a bit, because the drop rate for those are rare. you're gonna have to do the dungeons quite a bit, especially the School Meramon, and that one's tough. I would say probably Myotismon is the hardest, followed by School Meramon, and then Venom is really, really simple. So don't worry too much about that. But if you ever see a event of 50% HP off, make sure you get on a Myotismon party. That thing is insane. It is really hard. It takes forever. All right, anyways, that's the total stuff that we need. Let's take a look in the actual game where you can find the raids and where you can find the dungeons. All right, guys, we are in game and we're gonna start it off with going to Valley of Light, and this is called the Place of Memory. So this is going to be in Tokyo Odaiba. You're gonna go into Valley of Light. You're gonna go ahead and click there. You're gonna get transported to here. Akilamon is going to spawn right there. There will be one per channel. They usually will start, I believe, at 0. They'll attack this channel 0. It'll be defeated. You'll move on to channel 1. You'll defeat that one. You'll go to channel 2. You defeat that one. And then after you're done with those, you'll move to over here in that same map. And then Mammothmon is going to appear here. You'll beat him, in this case, from channel 3, 2, 1, and 0. You'll beat it 4 times. And then you are done. This is a small bus. People talk about it all the time. You'll see people shouting with megaphones, hey, Aquila is about to pop up. And then you'll do the 4 and 4, get a bunch of boxes. Hopefully you get the drop that you need. Okay, so that's the first thing. Now, the second thing that we're going to be worried about is going to be the piece of evolution. And that is going to be from 2 raids that you can find in Shibuya. One for Raremon and one for Phantomon. So Raremon is going to be all the way in the corner of the map, right down here. He will appear right here. Okay, same thing. You'll go through every single channel, you'll defeat it, and then after that you will head over to where Phantomon is, which is on the other side of the map. We're gonna go there slowly, but essentially this is part of the other bus which hits Raremon and Phantomon. Now, depending of if somebody is screwing with the bus or not, they might do Myotismon or not. But here, Phantomon will appear in this part of the map, okay? And that is the second part of creating that Digivice by getting the piece of evolution. All right, guys, the third thing that you're going to do is you're gonna want to grind the Myotismon Digicore, and you will find the first spawn of Myotismon here in Shibuya at the north part of the map. That is where Myotismon will pop up. It even says right here, Battle of Myotismon. You can check the timer right here. As you can see, there's 9 minutes left. So probably people are gonna about to show up to do it as well. And then the next one is going to be in Minato City. So let's go there real quick. Alrighty, guys, we are back. We're getting closer. So let's just show the map of Minato City, or Minato, whatever you wanna, how you wanna pronounce it, depending, you know, I speak Spanish too, and there's Japanese. But anyways, so we're gonna go over here to the park section, and Myotismon is going to pop right here. Both of them are going to drop that Digicore that you're going to need to be able to craft part of the Digivice. All right, guys, the next section of the raids is going to be in Odaiba. As you can see right here, we are right next to the stairs. This is where Okuwamon and where Groundramon is going to appear. Same thing, but this time they spawn right next to each other, so you only have to do the channels in a row, and then afterwards everybody is going to take off. They're gonna head over to this side, they're gonna go over this way, and they're going to head over to this portal right here to go right away to the next part of this bus, and this bus is going to end in Big Sight. Once we get to Big Sight, guys, you're going to go straight and you will go into this area right here where Myotismon will appear. And then, as you guys know from the wiki, the Myotismon is going to drop the infective virus, and then Dark Tyranno, which again, you will do every single channel of Myotismon right here, and then you will head over downstairs, headed over to that grass area right here, and here is where Dark Tyranno is going to appear. Okay, once he appears, you will beat him, you'll go through every single channel again, and this is where the bus will end. You will get the drops. Hopefully you will open those boxes and get exactly what you need. Okay, now let's move forward to the dungeons. All right, guys, so we're going to talk about Tokyo Tower Observatory. This is where you're going to fight against School Meramon. This is one of the dungeons that you will have to do to be able to get the essence, I believe it's called. It is going to be the School Meramon's Digicorp. That's what we're looking for. That will be from this guy. You have to beat him in normal, which is why it makes this so hard. Okay, this is the first part of the 3 dungeons that you must do. All right, guys, the second dungeon that you're going to be doing is going to be in Fuji TV Rooftop, and this is going to be against Myotismon, which I told you it is the hardest one out of the 3. Same thing, you will come in here, do the normal mode, try to beat Myotismon with a party, get a box, open the box, and hopefully you'll get the second item that you need from these dungeons. All right, guys, last but not least, we are in Odaiba, and here you will find the last dungeon that is absolutely needed, and that is going to be against Venom Myotismon. And that is going to be over here on the middle left side. You'll talk to these guys right here, and they will send you to fight against the big man itself. The easiest one out of the 3. And those are the 3 main dungeons that you need to do to get the rest of the materials so you can actually craft the True Digivice. All right, guys, last but not least, this one's not required. We talked about it earlier. You can just try to grind the small raids and get extra drops to create the one item that needs 3 of each, which would be, in this case, the Absolute Essence of Evolution. You can craft it by sacrificing 3 fragments of evolution and 3 pieces of evolution to create 1 Absolute Essence of Evolution, or you can just farm it by going to the Mega Seedramon dungeon, and that is going to be in Minato City by talking to Ikakumon. And it is a long raid. It takes some time. That's why people don't usually like to do this. They rather go and wait the hour, while the Akilomon, Mammothmon, Raремon, and Phantomon pop up. In my opinion, I feel like it is worth to do it. I think it goes by super quickly if you do it right. And you might get lucky and get the item right away from the last boss, and that way you don't have to be locked into the hourly, spawn rate of each one of those raids. Because again, that's the biggest thing about this and why it takes so much time, is because most of us will only play this game for like maybe an hour to 2 to 3 hours, and so you might hit these guys once or twice depending on where you log in. And so depending on how you time it, it might take you months to be able to finish the True Digivice. All right, guys, thank you so much for watching. I am going to go ahead and try and grind and farm all the items that I need for my True Digivice, because I still don't have one. But hopefully you guys enjoyed it. You found this to be good information, and we'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.